On this very special episode of We Ride Biker for Life, the series, I take the time to do two murals dedicated to two founding forefathers of two legendary biker clubs. These two individuals started a revolution in the black biker community and abroad. The late Toby Livingston, founder of the East Bay Dragons Motorcycle Club, and Lionel, also known as Father, one of the legendary founders of Chosen Few MC. As you listen to their stories and clips from their books, you'll also see the portraits that I created of them in honor of what they have given us in this community. Enjoy this episode and share it with your friends. And I appreciate everyone for over 10 years now, fellowshipping and supporting this brand. We Ride Biker for Life by RAEL. More history to be made. We ride. The East Bay Dragons MC are my bike riding blood brothers, my motorcycle club, and together we've been riding Harley Davidson chop-ups and down the streets of Oakland for over 40 years. You can describe us as a premier, all-American, West Coast, California MC or motorcycle club, all black, all Harley, and damn proud on all counts. But this time, the club really got into some shit.
See, that's what I say about people. And that's what I can't understand about black people. Why in the world, why in the hell we ain't got nothing to fight about? We ain't got nothing to fight about. We don't have any damn thing to fight about. Among ourselves, we don't have anything to fight about. That's what I looked at. So I figure like all the black clubs across the United States, they was my brother. Every black club was in the United, I didn't have to put no patches on the back to say we was a dragon, or East Bay Dragon, anything. They was my brothers. I mean the brothers in LA, I mean the brothers in New York, the brothers in Alabama, in Mississippi, everywhere, all the way across the United States. I figured they was my brother because they was black. So I didn't have no reason to be. And when I found out that my member was out there arguing and fighting with some, I got on their butts about arguing with somebody else. Why in the hell is you arguing with these clubs? For what? What have they done to you that makes you want to jump on them? You ain't got no reason to. They black. So you don't have no reason. All this here arguing and fighting and shooting up each other is a damn fool.
In 2007, the documentary of the Black Biker Experience called Rockers, the American Black Biker Experience, came out to the public by way of director Heron Preston, interviewing the late great Toby Gene Livingston of the East Bay Dragons MC, or motorcycle club, from Oakland, California. It was the first of its kind to actually document black bikers from all over America, in law as well as outlaw clubs, including occasional bikers and those who have been in the community for over 20 plus years. This documentary was the first of its kind because it dedicated itself to the black biker experience. I myself was a part of this movie as well by way of the Four Horsemen MC. Other clubs include Soul Brothers MC, Buffalo Troopers MC, Sin City Disciples MC, Most Wanted MC, Lady Sports Riders MC, Black Biker Magazine, and of course, Harley Davidson Motorcycles by way of Milwaukee. In this documentary, you will hear from different clubs, likes, dislikes, the difference between black and white clubs, their indifferences, female influence, as well as stories such as those who ride from Canada, who come to America, and some of their experiences with the law. One of the most important parts of this episode or documentary that I caught was that we, as African American bikers, had a history that we have contributed to this beautiful community, as well as creating parts, innovating styles, and having our own stories brought to the forefront so that everyone can get a taste of what we all have experienced in the motorcycle community in America as well as in Canada. I've also recognized the differences between American bikers and Canadian bikers that you'll also see in this episode. You'll also get to hear stories of those who have their differences between sports bikes as well as traditional Harley Davidson or American-made motorcycles. You also get intimate stories from those who have been not only here in the States, but in other countries, and just to see how we in this community get down on these twos. Creating this mural of Toby Gene was important to me because the first experience that I received about this set was from this book back in 2002. And from there, I've been a part of this beautiful community ever since. If you're able to get this documentary, please put it in your archives, because this is one of the very few episodes that you will get to experience from one who was one of the forefathers of this community and how it actually began. Enjoy the rest of the show. We ride.
All I want to say to America, man, is that I wish things could get better for all of us, black and white, and everybody that's live here, and all the bikers, all the bike riders. We all to get together, you know. That's another thing too. See, that's another thing that people is discriminating against. Just like, cause I ride a Harley and you ride a Kawasaki Honda. Me, my thing is that I throw that behind me. I mean, if you're a black man and you're riding a Kawasaki, or Honda and everything, I call them my brothers. All bike riders. I figure anywhere, that's why I said, man, people start these things. I figure anywhere I ride my bike or anywhere I go, I have been broke down on the highway, man, and angels come by. They ain't know what in the hell I was. They knew I was white or black. They stopped and gave me a hand and see could they help me fix my bike. That's when we had the regular bikes, you know. And they didn't know Sonny and I was friends or nothing like that. They just the idea that I was riding the Harley Davidson and they see me broke down on the highway, they would stop to help you fix it. Better relationship. That's what I like to see Americans have, better relationship with each other. Better fight. All these clubs we got in the United States, man, I look at it and say, man, how powerful we could be.
Do you know what this sign is? When you see a motorcycle without the owner and the helmet is on the ground behind the motorcycle, this is an unwritten sign that is a sign of distress or that the biker is trying to find assistance for his or her bike. Many times when someone is traveling cross country, you may see this act. Check on the biker before you leave out and see if they need any help, maybe a repair. Someone to call a tow truck so that they can get their bikes off the road. If it's hot, see if they have any juice, water, or any fluids that they may keep hydrated with. Offer them some. Or a snack. You never know when it may happen to you while you're on the road. Hope this information was valuable, and thank you for the support. Please pass this on to your biker. Till next time, we ride Biker for Life, the series. Thanks you. Now from We Ride Biker for Life by RAEL, the official Biker Lives Matter t-shirt. Available now. Multiple colors and sizes to choose from. Conveniently priced at $20 or for free for any orders over $55. Give us a call today at 773-551-2904 and place your order now. We Ride Biker for Life by RAEL approved. Thank you for the continuous support of our brand. You can hear them long before you see them. It starts as a low grumble, like thunder on a hot summer day. But this thunder doesn't fade. Instead, it grows louder and louder until it fills the air, shakes your body right down to your bones. Leave no room for thought. You look down at the freeway from the overpass where you are parked, and now you see them. Row after row of bikers riding in two columns down the freeway. There seems to be little uniformity. Each bike is different, not just in their makes, hogs cruising next to Hondas. Their individuality is a reflection of the personality of their riders. Some are so bright with chrome that the sun glancing off the tool metal blinds the eye. Others have handlebars that are so high in the air, you wonder at how tiring it must be to ride them. All of them are chopped, modified in some way to satisfy the vision of the riders. They fascinate you, especially when you notice that their diversity is not limited to their bikes. You see faces from many cultures, ages, ranging from young to seasoned. And on the backs of a number of these bikes, there are women riding as free as their companions. Down the freeway they come, and as they pass you and you look at their backs, you see that there is some uniformity after all. They are all wearing the same emblem on their jackets or vests, flying the colors of their club, the chosen few. The The Chosen Few Motorcycle Club are the first mixed-race outlaw motorcycle club. Their first white member joined in 1960. Founded in Los Angeles with chapters now all over the United States, the Chosen Few MC started around 1959 in Los Angeles, California. The founding members, Lionel, Little Frank, Roger, Hulk, Slim, Shirley Bates, and Champ. These brothers rode a full-dress Harleys and chopped dressers. The purpose of the club was to ride and enjoy the new black biker set in Los Angeles and Oakland, California. Two names were placed on the table as to what the club was going to be called: the Patriots Iron and Steel or the Chosen Few. After choosing the latter, Chosen Few MC was born. At the time of choosing the motorcycle club name, they were also considering the name Patriots of Iron and Steel. In 1960, a white member joined the club who went by the name of White Boy Art. And then, a short time later, another white member who went by the name of White Boy Tom. This then made the Chosen Few Motorcycle Club a mixed-race motorcycle club, which was extremely uncommon at the time. They were one of not the first, but the first mixed race of motorcycle clubs that are one percenter. Being a mixed-race motorcycle club, particularly in the early years, saw confrontations on the rise with many other clubs who held the view of racial segregation, that it should occur within motorcycle clubs' communities over the decades. As the club had expanded with new chapters, they remained a mixed-race motorcycle club overall. However, they did have chapters which consisted of only single-raced, fully mixed with black, white, Mexican, and Asian members. Everything in between. And there are a number of other clubs who also go by the name Chosen Few Motorcycle Club, but use different logos. Although they still hold ties to the club, these other clubs have expanded into new territories in Europe, including the Chosen Few Belgium, Chosen Few France, Chosen Few Germany, Chosen Few Italy, and Chosen Few Sweden. There's also, historically, a Chosen Few Motorcycle Club also that exists in Buffalo, New York, but has a long history. However, there is not listed in any connections to the motorcycle club on the West Coast. Does it have their logo or share any of the logos of the club or any of their mottos? One of the most famous members and long-term member of the Chosen Few Motorcycle Club was Cliff Voss, also known as Sonny Voss, born April 16, 1937, was an American civil rights activist, filmmaker, and motorcycle builder. Voss is famous along with the king of bikes, Ben Hardy, for the two most iconic motorcycles ever created for the 1969 film Easy Rider. Also made with the help of Peter Fonda and Dustin Hopper, who also played character roles in the movie. Was not acknowledged not only by Harley Davidson, but for the film credits of the two most iconic builders creating the bikes that today is still famous and sought after motorcycles to be replicated ever since the creation of these bikes. It took almost 40 years for them to have the acknowledgement of creating the two iconic bikes. Cliff's contributions to the motorcycle community also includes a safety film, Not So Easy, that was created in 1972, which featured Peter Fonda, Evel Knievel, and the LAPD motorcycle drill team, all performing on Harley Davidsons. In 1976, he left the United States, lived on a boat in the Gulf of Mexico, and in 2009, he was credited publicly for the first time as the creator of the Easy Riders choppers, along with Ben Hardy, by legendary bike builder Jesse James in a documentary on the Discovery Channel called The History of the Choppers. Long-standing member of the LA Chosen Few MC unfortunately passed on July 2nd, 2016 after losing consciousness and falling. He was 79 years old. To find out more about The Chosen Few, purchase the book, The Chosen Few, a 40-year look at an outlaw motorcycle club. Written by Elliot Michael Gold, also known as Cameraman, a member of the Chosen Few MC. As you read this book, you will get an interview with several members within a 40-year span from the early 70s, including up until 2010, in which you will see the same individuals that were interviewed literally 40 years before this book came out in the press. You'll see different interviews as well as intimate stories from members of this club, including its origins. You can purchase this book on Amazon, eBay, and other book notifications. And if you would like to hear the interviews, you can go on the Chosen Few's actual website and see the information for yourselves, including historical pictures of the club. And by the way, if you notice the front of the book, you'll notice that it's one of the images that I, William Surf Ryals, put together at the beginning of We Ride Biker for Life by RAEL, from the original picture known as We Ride Cowboys. Check us out and some of the other murals that are historical now in the motorcycle community. Thank you. And we look forward to hearing from you. And thank you for watching this episode. We Ride. In this episode of We Ride Biker for Life, we introduce the new Bikers on Business column, displaying all of our entrepreneurs in the biker community, starring our very first episode, Clyde C.J. Harris of Beautiful Tree Woodworks, Custom Furniture and Cabinets. He's also known as Big Wood of Chosen Few MC. I've known him for over 2 years now, and I was surprised to find out that he was a master cabinet maker. And making furnitures like this, anyone will want some of his services. Some of the pieces that he's performed need no explanation. If you all are ever interested in custom work like this, get up with your boy, Big Wood. He will put something together for you absolutely astonishing. 14 years in business. Beautiful Tree Woodworks, 773-708-7112. Check him out. We Ride Biker for Life approved. These two portraits that I have done was an honor for me to do, and I want to thank the following clubs for their inspiration in making this possible. I want to thank my friend, Mr. Todd Lucas of Next Level MC, for contacting some of the members of the East Bay Dragons. and letting them know that this picture will be sent to them once they get back at me, but also to Chosen Few and their chapter here in Illinois, giving me permission to paint a picture of the father, Lionel, who is the founder of the Chosen Few, in which my family bloodline comes from. Shout out to the Four Horsemen MC by way of Pasadena, California, and all of the Four Horsemen members. One love to all of y'all. These pictures here, for me, is what my brand, We Ride Biker for Life by RAEL, was about. The art and culture of the biker community, showing our stories. And these two men right here have a legacy that if you don't know about, you can find out more about them in their books. First book is Soul on Bikes. This is Toby Jean's story and the origins of the East Bay Dragons. And the second book is The Chosen Few, in which, if you paid attention to that picture here, this is one of the images from the We Ride Biker for Life collection in my series called Cowboys, or We Ride Cowboys, in which We Ride Biker for Life's origins come from. If you all know anything about the Chicago bike set, the Chicago bike set is the origins of a lot of chapters that are nationwide. Clubs such as Sin City, which had their first clubhouse in Chicago, according to the book written by Sonny McGee, as well as this man right here, Lionel, who I was just found out he's from Chicago, and I'm learning more about him as we speak. And this guy right here, his energy in putting his club together is one of the backgrounds, or should I say etymologies, on how to put a MC organization together. And he's also has very well-known friends such as Sonny Barger from the Hells Angels, as well as hundreds upon hundreds of clubs. Some of them that I know personally. I got to meet this man literally 12 years ago at a gathering in Vegas. I think it was Vegas, but I got a chance to shake his hand and show love. But this book right here was the first book that I had to read when I first got on the set in 2003, when I was a Four Horseman, to get the understanding about this lifestyle and this culture. And shout out to a friend of mine by the name of Filthy, who's a Four Horseman. I remember him saying to me, "You ain't a biker yet until you come out here and see how it really gets down here." So everybody has their opinion about that, but I did understand the message that he was trying to give. Please get a chance to get these two books and get your MC knowledge up to par. Again, I enjoy doing these paintings, and I look forward to meeting some of these members from Dragons. Of course, I've already met up with a lot of the few, just because that's part of my history. But I hope you guys enjoy what you all have seen. I hope that the information that you all got from this episode was informative and will put you on the pursuit of getting your MC knowledge up to par so that you can MC correctly. This is William Surf Ryals of We Ride Biker for Life and We Ride Biker for Life series. Thank you all for continuing to support this brand. We are at 9 years, soon to be 10 years, celebrating our 10-year anniversary in March. Check us out. Okay, here's a quick video that I want to share with you guys, and I got this information from RAEL.
Okay, if you don't know what that is, you're not a part of this lifestyle. But if you do know, then you pay attention to this, because this goes out to everybody. Those who are regular patch wearers, those who are 99s, and those who are ones, or 1%ers. When you wear that patch, you're making a statement. As my friend Gorilla Blue stated, you guys are the gatekeepers of this society. You all represent the law. However, here's something that I learned from an old school biker by way of Florida. And we was having a conversation, though he didn't want his face or his voice to be heard because of the group that he's a part of. He said these words to me, and it meant a whole lot. So I'm sharing this with you guys. Anyone that wears a diamond, I want you all to pay attention to this, and pay attention to this very carefully, and I hope this video gets shared, okay? When you wear that, you're making a statement. The statement is, you have the knowledge to go anywhere, any place. Anyone that is not of a dominant, that does not wear a diamond, you should be able to give them knowledge on how to MC properly. When they have a question based upon how to go about a situation, you are the lifeline to make sure that they MC correctly. If you go to an event and you see that the officers are not in proper position, it is your duty to make sure that they get in protocol so that they can MC correctly. This guy said this to me about the diamond. He asked me, what does the diamond represent? Do you know little things like, what is the 13 for? What is the M? What does that mean? When a person wears a certain patch, what is it supposed to represent? And we're going through all these questions. But the one thing that I remember that he explained to me was, do you really know what the 1% patch really means? And I said, I honestly don't know based upon that question. And he broke it down to me. So he took a diamond, right? Took the diamond, put it in a piece of paper, cut it. He cut the piece of paper. And I'm gonna use this as an example. We get a piece of paper here. And I'm gonna draw it out so you all can actually get this message. This was so enlightening to me, okay? Got a diamond. Don't matter what color it is, okay? That's a diamond. See that? All right, so now I'm gonna put the word 1 in there with the % sign and the ER. See that? I know it's backwards. 1 ER, right? Okay, if I flip it. Y'all see that? There you go. All right, I'm gonna turn it around. Now, question was, what do you see in that diamond? And I said I see the number 1, ER, and the % sign. He said, yeah, you see that, right? Okay, now I drew it backwards. Now you see that, right? So what he told me was, I'm gonna show you a pattern and I want you to see if you get it. So, he took a blade, like what I'm doing, and he cut out the diamond, like I'm doing, okay? So I cut the diamond, cut out the diamond. Very nice, very petite. Here we go. Here's the diamond. Got it cut. Flip it around. Got it? Now, said, you still don't see it? Said, I just see a diamond. Said, okay. So he took the 1. He cut out the 1. Okay. After he cut out the 1, he said, before I show you what it is, you got an idea what I'm doing? I'm like, no. I said, okay. So you see the 1 and you see the diamond. And he says, when he said that, he said, I took it and separated. Pay attention. Now, You still don't get it? He said, no. He said, okay, I'm gonna cut the rest of it out. I'm gonna see if you catch it. So he took the percent and the ER, cut it out. By the way, his drawing was a little bit better than mine, but he understood what he was trying to do. So he takes the 1, he takes the ER, he takes the percent sign, puts it to the side. See this? That's the 1, right? See the ER? Right? You connected it. Now I ain't got no tape, but we're gonna try to make it do what it do with this stapler. And he's like, you still don't get it yet? I'm like, no, I don't see what you're trying to do, but I'm respecting him because this is an older guy, so obviously he knows what he's talking about. I'm just giving him the space to speak his point. So he takes the piece, he tapes it. I'm stapling mine though. He takes it. Follow me. This is gonna make sense. I know I'm taking a little time, but this is gonna make sense. He takes the ER, takes the percent sign, he connects it. And then he does something else. He said, you still don't see it yet, do you? I'm like, no, I don't see it. I don't get it. I don't get it. So he bends the ER and the 1. Right? And I'm still not getting it. Then he takes the diamond. And then he takes the ER, he cuts it onto the diamond. Like I'm doing. He said, you still don't get it? I said, nope. Then he takes and does this. Puts it on top of his head. He said, what does that look like to you? I said, graduation cap. I said, that's exactly what a 1% diamond represents. That's the mystery. That's the hidden meaning of a diamond. A 1% diamond is a forward version of a graduation cap. Take the 1, it's a tassel. Take the ER, it's the connector. That is what a 1% represents. You are of the graduation class. You are the professors. You are the abundance of knowledge in this society. When you go out, you are supposed to be that person that someone who is not older than you or old enough to say they've been in this lifestyle long enough, you are able to tell them what they need to do. You're supposed to tell them and share stories of information so that they can MC properly. A diamond is a graduation cap. The 1 is your tassel. The ER is your connection to your graduation cap. And that is the reason why you wear a diamond, you go out, you are the gatekeepers. In a respectful statement, you are a gatekeeper. You are the abundance of knowledge that these people who are in this community need in order to MC correctly. Stop bringing in people in these clubs and they do not know their bylaws. Stop bringing in people into these clubs just to get numbers because some of you all are broke, trying to get money just to do nothing. Your club is your family. Why would you want your family out there looking stupid? This is the most important video to everyone, including my diamond patch wearers. When I come out to the set, I want to see who's MCing properly. Now, I don't wear colors, but everybody know who I am. Everybody know that, respectfully so, I'm certified to speak on these things because I've been there after 20 years. And when I tell you guys, I love this set, but when the set needs to have a reset, I mean our brothers who represent that school. Y'all need to come out and start sharing this knowledge so that these issues that we're having on this set can come to an end. MC means making communications, as I said in the previous video. But that diamond, that beautiful 1% diamond that you all wear, is a tassel. It represents that you graduated. That's what the 1%er is. You are a graduate of motorcycle knowledge, MCing degree. That's what you represent. So remember, the next time you out on the set, remember, when you see a person that wears that, They're supposed to be able to teach you something so that you can MC correctly. That's my video for today. This is William Surf Ryals of We Ride Biker for Life. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Share this video, and if you all have an opinion about what I said, I want to hear from you all. Share your knowledge, because we need to learn how to MC correctly. Peace. This is William Surf Ryals of We Ride Biker for Life and We Ride Biker for Life, the series on YouTube. If you like the images that you saw on this episode and would like to have something personalized for yourself, give us a call today at 773-551-2904. We can create the image that will last for a lifetime, for you, your club, or for a friend. We also provide custom work on motorcycles as well. T-shirts, jackets, and much, much more. Call today to get a quote. And I look forward to hearing from you, and thanks again for supporting my brand. We Ride Biker for Life by RAEL approved.